Om Aim Reem Klim Chamundaye Viche. Om Aim Reem Klim Chamundaye Viche. Om Aim Reem Klim Chamundaye Viche. नवरात्रि का नवमा दिन सिद्धिदात्री माँ का ध्यान सिद्ध गंधर्व यक्षाद्यैर असुरैर अमरैरपि सेव्यमाना सदा भूयात् सिद्धिदा Siddhidaini. So this final day of Navratri, we worship Maa Siddhidatri, the ninth form of Divine Mother. The name Siddhidatri comes from two Sanskrit words. Siddhi means spiritual accomplishment, perfection, or divine attainment, and Datri meaning giver. So, Ma Siddhidatri is revered as the bestower of siddhis, grace, completeness, and spiritual fulfillment. Ma Siddhidatri is regarded as the final and consummate expression of the Navdurga journey. Over the course of 9 sacred days, the seeker passes through stages of grounding, discipline, devotion, courage, compassion, purification, and fearlessness. On the ninth day, the entire journey reaches its culmination, and the spiritual effort ripens into divine grace. Ma Siddhidatri embodies the state of fulfillment. She is usually depicted seated upon a fully blossomed lotus. Though in some traditions, she is also shown riding a lion. In her forehand, she holds a chakra, shankh, gada, and lotus. The chakra symbolizes clarity of consciousness, and the shankh represents sacred sound, awakening, and the vibration of Om. The gada stands for strength, protection, and the power to destroy ignorance. And the lotus signifies purity, spiritual unfolding. And when we talk about spiritual unfolding, blossoming of higher consciousness is also there. An important spiritual tradition associated with Ma Siddhidatri tells that Lord Shiva received siddhis through her grace and was thereby established in the form of Ardha Narishwar, the union of Shiva and Shakti in one body. This symbolism is profound because it shows that Siddhidatri is not merely a giver of powers. She presides over the ultimate harmony where consciousness and energy, the seeker and the sought, the masculine and the feminine, begin to merge into oneness. The word Siddhi should not be understood only as miraculous or supernatural powers. In a deeper spiritual sense, Siddhi means maturity of consciousness, self mastery, insight, peace, devotion brought to completion, and ultimately the realization of the divine. Ma Siddhidatri teaches that the highest fruit of spiritual practice is not the display of power, but wholeness, inner harmony, and abiding in the divine. The ninth day of Navratri, celebrated as Mahanavami, reminds the devotee that whatever is gained through sadhana must never become fuel for ego. Even if divine capacities arise, their purpose is not self glorification, but humble service, compassion, and alignment with Dharma. In this way, Ma Siddhidatri turns attainment into surrender and power into grace. In yogic interpretation, Ma Siddhidatri is associated with the highest spiritual awakening. When the seeker rises beyond limitation and experiences divine bliss, truth, consciousness, and inner completeness. And therefore, Navami is not merely the conclusion of a festival, it is revelation that the final step of the spiritual journey is grace, and the final fruit of grace is union. Her message to devotee is beautiful and profound. Effort is necessary, but fulfillment comes through grace. When the seeker places ego, fear, confusion, and impurity at the feet of the Divine Mother, she reveals the hidden completeness already present within the soul. Ma Siddhidatri teaches that true end of the journey is not acquiring something outside oneself, but awakening to the fullness of the divine within. A simple contemplation for this day can be Ma Siddhidatri, bless me with balance, wisdom, devotion, and inner completeness. Remove the last sense of lack within me and grant me the grace of experiencing peace, fulfillment, and union with the divine in your shelter. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Matra Rupena Sanstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. With prayer for the world peace and harmony, thanks for joining this journey of celebrating 9 forms of Maa Durga and seeking her inspiration and invoking her grace. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु दयारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्ये 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 नमो नमः.